Hey guys, welcome to the Daily Smash for Tuesday, August 23rd, 2022. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
And this is El Cristiano. What do you love most about El Cristiano?
I like it because I can drink it and I don't get headaches.
Or hangovers?
Or hangovers.
You know why?
And I like them. I think it's tasty, first and foremost.
Yes.
And I like how they give back to the community. And
They do.
I like that it's additive free.
Yes. That's why you don't get hangovers. Because
Right.
there's no additives. A lot of tequila adds sugar and flavorings. Not El Cristiano. Purity, passion, promise. They're our sponsors, and we love them.
We do.
If you haven't checked out our show on Patreon, our Rick and Kelly show, patreon.com or Apple or Spotify, you should do that. It's unfiltered and uncensored. Mm-hmm. Say whatever we want.
Yes.
We have to be a little more careful here.
We do.
Should we show them the tile that we this isn't the one we bought today for our desert house on the bar. We have this on the floor.
It's
right?
not real terrazzo,
But it looks like
but
it.
it looks like it.
And that's in the casita room, and we got a black one.
For the top of our we're going to get granite, but
We're doing this stuff.
we're doing this stuff.
On the bar and the barbecue.
Yes.
I'm excited about that. So we have some headlines.
Yeah.
The first story I know has been all over the news. It's the latest video of police beating a suspect, and it looks really bad. It's in Arkansas, and there's three
first of
cops.
all, when you watch this, you're gonna be like, "What the heck is wrong with these cops? Why do they have to continue?" Like, I was like, "Oh my God, why do they keep beating the crap out of them? They need to stop. Like, this has got to stop."
Well,
right? Like, this is like bad.
It looks really, really
Really?
excessive and awful. And what often happens in these cases is the video you see catches the tail end of an incident, but doesn't show what happened that led the officers to do what they did and the reason why perhaps they were so angry. Now, I will not defend them beating a suspect who's already on the ground being held down. There's absolutely nothing okay about that.
Right.
However,
Well,
And
if
you-
someone were to come after me, I'm not going to lie, and especially if I'm the authority and people are going to come after me, spit on me with a deadly weapon, I'm pretty sure I would beat the holy crap out of them, and I probably wouldn't stop. Okay? Especially if they're punks and
I'm
they're
scared.
on drugs and they have weapons and they're threatening you.
okay, well,
It's self-defense. But, okay.
if you watch,
I'm just saying for me personally.
I
Now,
get it.
If I was that guy and I had three guys beating up on me, not so much.
right. So, but I guess my point is typically you see these videos and you don't know what preceded them, but everyone's like, oh, see, the cops are bad. See how they're beating that guy. And in this
Defund
case,
the police. Defund the police.
and let's burn down and loot and riot.
Let's loot and riot.
I don't think that's going to happen in Arkansas.
No.
After this incident, white police officers.
Is that where Cousin Vinny was taped?
Huh?
Cousin Vinny? My
I
cousin
think
Vinny?
that was in. Was that Arkansas? It might have been Arkansas. It was definitely down in the deep south somewhere.
Yeah.
Geez, now so someone's going to say Alabama, Mississippi,
No.
Arkansas. I don't remember exactly. However, can I just say this?
Yeah.
I read the CNN write-up, and it made no mention of. It just made a mention that they were responding to a call of a disturbance or whatever. It didn't say anything about what this suspect.
I am
may
married
have,
to a journalist that does in deep dives. So go ahead.
It didn't say anything about what the suspect might have done to precede this violent takedown. Well, according to this is actually from USA Today. They say he had a weapon. It turned out apparently it was a knife that at one point handed over to an officer. But according to the sheriff, the suspect became violent, and they used force to submit him. One of the police officers' attorneys says that he was responding to a call of someone threatening to cut a woman's face off with his knife. So this guy allegedly had a knife and threatened to cut a woman's face off at a convenience store. When the deputy made contact with the suspect, he allegedly provided a false identity, became irate, and viciously attacked the deputy by grabbing him by the legs, lifting him up, and body slamming him head first on the concrete parking lot. And the cop sustained a concussion.
Wow. They don't show that on CNN.
A violent suspect showing his willingness to commit serious violence against a police officer, and they say continued to resist arrest, spit and bite at the officers, and refused to allow him allow them to put the handcuffs on him. So he, according to the cops, was fighting with them and wouldn't let them handcuff him. So what are you going to do if this guy has already wounded one of the officers, gave him a concussion, and is resisting arrest and spitting and biting you? What are you going to do? You're going to beat the crap out of him until he stops fighting
I
back.
don't understand why they don't just get a taser and go bzzz, like you see in the movies, and then they go like this, and then that's it. Why do they have to keep beating him?
Well, maybe this is where they should have used a taser instead of beating the crap out of him. Perhaps.
But okay,
you may not get picked for this jury, Kelly. I'm just saying.
Well, what I'm saying, if it's a jury like my cousin Vinny, I don't think there's a chance for anyone.
Well, the cops were suspended with pay. My guess is that all the charges against this guy will be dropped because of the beating he took.
So that video that we saw on CNN, why don't they tell the whole story like this? Why do we have to do deeper dives? Why is it that every time we try, like, it only shows their side? They don't show the whole fact. Why is that?
Yeah, you often only hear half the story.
Right. Why is
and
that?
I'm sorry, I left out a key point. Supposedly, this other cop has a dash cam that recorded the suspect attacking him and tackling him into the parking lot. So supposedly that whole incident is on camera. They just haven't released it yet. All you've seen is what happened right after that.
And it makes you mad and angry when you see it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Fake news. We're here to bring you real news.
This is the most shocking story I saw all day. Governor Newsom here in California.
Gruesome Newsom, who we tried to recall because we can't stand him. But he finally used his brain. He finally used his brain this time.
He rejected legal injection sites in San Francisco. He vetoed a bill which would have allowed safe consumption sites for illegal drugs in San Francisco, Oakland, and Los Angeles. The Democratic representative, state senator who sponsored the bill, called it, the veto, tragic and a huge lost opportunity.
What?
The guy
How is it a tragic and a lost opportunity? For what? To take more drugs? To do more drugs? My girlfriend works on Van Ness. She has a brow bar right on Van Ness and Geary. She can't even go into her place of work where she is working, adding good things to society, and she has a guy paying taxes. Here's a guy is outside making a tent. I have a video of it if we should show them. Shooting up heroin or whatever they shoot up. I don't know, fentanyl, whatever the hell.
Right on the sidewalk.
And right on the she can't get into her. And how are the people that are wanting to go get their eyebrows and their tattoo makeup done trying to walk in? Now, for them to allow drug abuse to be in, like, and feeding them, it is absolutely absurd.
Well, playing devil's advocate for a moment, this injection site would potentially move that jerk off the sidewalk and into a facility where they could monitor him, and he wouldn't be on a sidewalk. He'd be doing it in like a doctor's office, injecting himself.
Why don't we just say, like we did in the 80s, say no to drugs and have it be a crime? Why are we giving these people our tax money to fund them drugs? I don't get that.
This bill that they were trying to get passed says it would help with drug overdose deaths.
Let them die. They're already they're like, if they want to die and they want to shoot up, and why are we trying to withhold them from not? They want them to do the drugs, but they don't want them to do enough drugs.
Well, I understand
That's
your
what that
point.
is.
I understand your point.
They want them to do drugs,
but
they don't want them to overdose.
This would encourage illegal drug use. They're basically saying, well, they're going to do it anyway, so we might as well make it safe for them to do it. What you're saying is the drugs themselves should be outlawed, and we should not be tolerating criminal behavior.
Right.
I think that's a fair point.
Thank you.
And finally, let's lighten things up, shall we?
Sure.
Gary Busey, the actor.
Oh, yeah, we said this yesterday.
He denies groping women in New Jersey. He says they made it up. They made it up.
Oh, wow.
Gary Busey says they made it up.
He's saying he did not, like in your fraternity, I felt her thigh. He didn't feel anything.
He said
he didn't grope or anything. He didn't even go like.
He's accused of putting his face close to a woman's breasts and asking where she got them.
Dr. Nicole's.
The woman also claims he tried to undo her bra. Another woman alleges he grabbed her butt at the event at the DoubleTree Hotel in New Jersey. But he says it took less than 10 seconds and they left. They made up a story, and he says he has witnesses.
If someone tried to grab my butt, I'd try to grab their butt right back. So you see how it feels? Actually, I would go further. I would grab them where it counts.
I
would grab them.
I don't want you to do that.
No, I'm just saying. You want to cop a feel? I'm going to cop a feel, but it would be.
You're my wife. I don't want you grabbing.
No, I'm just saying. If it would, I'm not. I would say if it were to happen, which it's very unlikely that would happen.
It's not that unlikely.
It's probably very unlikely that would happen. I'm just giving a.
I bet it has happened. Has anyone ever grabbed your butt without your permission?
Yes.
And what did you do?
When I was 20.
And you didn't do anything?
No, I just bent over and said, that feels good. Keep going.
That's not true. I know that's not true.
No, I slapped him. Like, stop. Of course.
I can do it with impunity. I'm doing it right now.
I know. It feels good. See?
So that's the Daily Smash.
That's the Daily Smash.
For this Tuesday, August 23rd.
Yes.
Is it the 23rd?
Taco Tuesday.
Oh, it is. It's Tuesday, August 23rd.
All right. You guys have a fun Taco Tuesday. And we had a fun
check us out
Margarita Monday.
Check us out on patreon.com, Apple or Spotify.
For our Margarita Monday.
The Rick and Kelly Show.
And our Tequila Tuesday.
El Cristiano.
Taco Tuesday and Tequila Tuesday today.
Okay. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. Woo. See you Wednesday. See you hump day.